Shalom, shalom, shalom. Listen, blessings to you guys. I just felt led to come in here and share with you. You're on the right track. That is why you're experiencing a lot of the spiritual warfare, the demonic attacks, the monitoring spirits, all the things that are coming against you. I don't know who you are, but you are right on the cusp of a breakthrough. There are things that God is doing in your life and the enemy doesn't want you to win. Jealousy. Do you remember jealousy? Do you remember David, Saul, jealousy? People and things will try to attack you when you have been chosen by God for something great. And I know right now, a lot of the things that you experience, it doesn't feel like you're chosen, doesn't feel like you're great, doesn't feel like, Lord, how is this ending or leading to anything good? I just want you to know, listen, I guess people would say God gives his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. I just see it as you are chosen. You are a chosen vessel by God to do great and mighty things. There are examples that you're going to leave for your family members, for people around you, because there's some struggles that you're facing. And people don't just see you being able to get out of it, right? But what they don't know is you're not getting out of it on your own. The financial breakthrough that you need, the healing that you need, the deliverance that you need, the restoration that you need, all of that's going to come by the hand of God. And so I just want to motivate you to stay the course. Just stay the course. I told you guys this morning, the woman with the issue of blood, she dealt with that thing for 12 long years. It's frustrating to go through the challenges and all the heartache and pain that you go through, not seeing an end, not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, not seeing the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But I just want you to know God is faithful. God is faithful. He is going to bring you out of the situation. And the enemy doesn't like it. He is upset. He is upset you were chosen. It's your turn. It's like you're at the front of the line now. It is your turn to come out of the situation. But you got to stay in faith. You got to stay in faith. He is trying to fight you tooth and nail. Why do you think he keeps bringing the negative, discouraging thoughts to your mind? Why do you think he keeps bringing all the doubt, all the fear, all the things that he keeps trying to bring against you? Because God is delivering you. God is restoring you. Joel 2:25. God is restoring everything that you lost. But you have to believe him and you have to obey. Right now, the Spirit of God is telling you things to do. But it doesn't look like what God is telling you to do will bring you out of your situation. The just shall walk by faith and not by sight. God is telling me to embark on different things that he's calling me to, right? Because I've been chosen to do certain things. I've been chosen to share my testimony. God keeps revealing to me there are people that have struggled with the same things that I've struggled with, that have gone through prison seasons, that have gone through lack seasons, that have gone through financial struggles, who have had their businesses shut down, right? They don't understand why. And God is now revealing and allowing me to see, this is why I allowed you to go through what you went through. This is why I allowed the sexual assault. This is why I allowed certain things, because I knew you would be able to handle them. And I knew not only would you be able to handle them, but you would bring other people with you. You will bring other people through the challenge. And so again, there are things that God is allowing in your life because you are going to bring other people out. I know you may not want that. You may not want that. Perseverance. Remember, perseverance. Perseverance. You will persevere. You will get through this. On the other side of this, imagine the great testimony you're going to have of how God brought you out. When you think about Daniel didn't want to get in the lion's den. The 3 Hebrew boys thinking, if I'm standing up strong, I know God is going to get me out. He did, but they still had to get in the fire first. You're going to come out of this. The financial struggles you're dealing with, your marriage situation you're dealing with, the eviction. God knows you need rent and mortgage next month. He knows that. All of heaven and earth belongs to him. How do you not know whether or not God is going to call somebody to be good to you? God is going to call somebody to shake your hand. Listen, let me give you a testimony. So many of you know I was diagnosed with cancer, right? Went through cancer, right? Came out of that. So normally every 6 months I go see my doctor. I am now 11 years cancer free. Every 6 months I go see my doctor, right? And then every year I have to go do an ultrasound on my neck to make sure no cancer cells or any of those things are coming back. I've been good, nothing to worry about, right? There gets a point every now and then my doctor start wanting to see me every 3 months. I think it's a money bag, a money chase, right? Because at first he was doing my ultrasound every 2 years. Now he does it every year. Cool, no problem. Ultrasound costs me $210, right? I pay out of top pocket. I don't have insurance. So everything I do in my life, I have to pay out of pocket. So I had to pay out of pocket. When did that, everything came fine. So then he had me on a 3-month checkup. So after the ultrasound, I have to go do blood work. Blood work cost me $300, right? His visit is $350. So that's $650 out of pocket. Now I'm looking, Lord, I don't really have that right now, right? If I pay that, this gonna have to lag, right? But I'm almost running out of my levothyroxine, my medication. Okay. So I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, I don't really need to see him about that. I knew the ultrasound part. Okay, the ultrasound came back fine. But why does he having me come back every 6 months? I got to go do blood work first. Then I'm going to have to go back to him. That's $600. Then I'm going to have to pay for the medication. Ooh, Lord. Can I tell you my prescription came through for a 6-month refill? I ain't even been to see him. But there's really no need for me to see him, because normally the only time I would have to go see him if the ultrasound comes back with some kind of mismatch or some kind of questioning. Oh, we saw a little something there. We want to, monitor that. But nothing is ever wrong, because the hand of God is on me. The hand of God is on my life, and God is keeping me. So I've been praying, Lord, I really don't want to go see him. I don't have the money to spend like that. I get an email and a text message, your prescription is ready. Prescription, 6 months. So I'm telling you, there are things, I'm saying all that to say there are things that God be doing behind the scenes, right? If we trust him, he's working. He is working. That saved me $650. God is working. God is working. I know he's going to take care of your situation. And so I just wanted to pop in here and encourage you. I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know the financial struggles. I don't know the jealousy that's coming up against you. People on your job may be jealous of you, trying to get you terminated. People in your own family may be jealous of you, and you may be going through challenges. But I want you to know God sees you. He is going to work it out for your good. He just did it for me. God keeps showing up powerfully in my life. There are things that God allowed to happen in my life because he's using it as a testimony. I get on here and share my prison experience. I get on here and share my cancer experience. I get on here and just share how God supernaturally provided for my medication. It's 6 months, and they feel it every 90 days, right? $10. God provided. God provides. A young lady sold into me this morning. She don't know, again, it's her 3rd time sewing to me. She helped me and my son get grocery. Again, thank you, Miss Wheeler. I appreciate you. You don't know how much of a blessing. Thank you for allowing God to use me to sow into you. And I believe that God is going to bless you 100 times more. Thank you, Miss Wheeler. I appreciate you. But guys, you got to know, God is always working behind the scenes. He's always doing things. You just have to trust him. I'm not saying trusting is easy, but you have to do it. You have to do it, because without faith, you cannot please him. So I pray that the person that this was meant for, you will receive this by faith and know all the jealous people trying to come against you. The Bible says no weapon forged against you will be able to prosper. And every tongue lifted up against you in judgment, God will give you the ability to prove the show to be in the wrong. Trust him. Trust him. I pray that you receive this by faith, my sister and brother. And listen, remember, if you don't have to walk this faith journey alone. Go ahead and join my Discord. The link for it is going to be pinned as a comment. It's going to be pinned in the description of this video. I pray that you are blessed. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Shalom.